Good day, everyone. I can actually say good afternoon because I slept in late today. But I still haven't finished my coffee. I'm gonna pull some cards and see what comes through. Ancient Egyptian tarot. Okay, that's twice. The Four of Coins. Love that. Love stability, right? Stability in the physical. So I'd say that what we have here for the foundation of this reading is a pretty good, solid foundation that we're working on building. What are we using to build this solid foundation on? Some of our resources, some of our gifts that we are going to use going forward. Ooh, the dazzling light. The sun, could it be? Or could it be that dazzling light from within that we are going to use? What else do we have here? And the Eight of Cups. So let's see, an Eight of Cups. The dazzling light over here has Gemini energy and it also has Jupiter energy. So what I usually read in Gemini is obviously that's not Gemini, that's Pisces, but I'm gonna read it as Gemini because that's what I saw in the first place. Okay, which, thank you, birds. The way that I see that is, a reflection of ourselves in the universe outside of us. And so what we want to use to build this foundation is that light within, is that light. You want everything in your world to revolve around the sun, okay? But in this case, you are the sun. The energy that you produce and that you pull from, that you generate, is what your world revolves around. This earth revolves around the sun, but you are the sun at the center of your universe. Everyone is the sun at the center of their universe, okay? And so what is it that you want everything in your life to revolve around? What is that thing? What is that gift? What is that light inside that you want everything to revolve around? And then what I'm seeing with the Eight of Cups here, especially with this Saturn energy, Eight of Cups I usually read as like walking away from things that no longer serve you, walking away from things that you were using to fill, that were filling your cup, that you no longer want to fill your cup with. And the Saturn is, I read as restrictions, right? So where have these things that you've been filling your cup with been leaving you feeling restricted, where it hasn't been nourishing you? Yeah. Let go of these things that haven't been nourishing you. And again, with the cube, with the box that's on this card, such a reminder of that thinking outside of the box things, right? You have been choosing things to fill your cup that have been already in the box to choose from, right? It's like you opened up a box and you got 8 brand new glasses in there, and that's what you had, but you didn't even realize that everywhere around the box were other things, other glasses, other funny shaped mugs and vases and stuff like that, cool things that they got texture and they feel different in your hand, and you get to choose what you want. And then it's like you went up to the soda fountain and you didn't even see the machine there that had all of the different flavors to choose from. All you saw was like the water, the tea, and the lemonade over there on the side. And you didn't want water, tea, or lemonade. You wanted vanilla cherry Coke. And but you didn't even look outside of the box, which by the way is see-through. This box it's not a solid box, right? It's like the glass ceiling type of box, right? You didn't even look outside of the windows that box is made of and see beyond what was already right there. Like, you had more than just lemonade water and tea to choose from. So what we're building this new foundation on is things that actually fill our cup, right? What we're building this new foundation on is the light that is within us. Oh, and then the sun is right here associated with this card anyways, right? So what foundation are you building to revolve around? I don't think any more from this deck. The Work Your Light Oracle. Because that's what we're doing, right? We're working our light, working through our emotions so that we can shine brighter. Those emotions that, like, okay, there's another language, I don't remember which one it is, but it's not like I am sad, it's I have sadness on me, right? So these emotions aren't things that you have to hold on to, that you have to walk with for the rest of this time. It's something on you that you can let go of. And as you start to get off those emotions that no longer serve you, more of that inner light can shine through. There's less debris in the way. Birthing a new age. Building a new world. All right. This foundation. What a bright foundation we are choosing. Foundation based in love, foundation based in light, so that our whole world can revolve around, so that these foundations that we are building will allow us to always remain on stable, solid ground, even as the light within us shines on different things. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. And actually, the first thing that stood out to me is these whales up here jumping, whales and dolphins, right? Which reminds me of things like Lemuria, which is we are here to create heaven on earth. But you don't have to do it alone. And so as you, again, choose to let those emotions go that no longer serve you, to stop choosing things to fill your cup that no longer serve you, just like let yourself look outside of the box long enough to realize that there are people around you in your life right here, right now, that think similar to the way that you think. They have interests that are similar to the things that you are interested in. And maybe you were in an area and you think, there's no one out here who could possibly think the way that I think. I guarantee you someone else does. Okay? And all you have to do is believe that there is someone or multiple someones out there that think and believe at least similar to the way that you do. And you're going to start calling them in. And the more that you choose to fill your cup with the things that actually do fulfill you, the things that you actually do believe in with your own actual values, that is going to call more people towards you that have those same beliefs. Which adds to the foundation, okay? This foundation that we need to build in order to have a stable foundation, right? As we go revolve around. What I'm also getting is that, like, the things that you choose to revolve around are going to change, okay? The light that is inside You shining brightly is going to remain the same. It is infinite, it is abundant, it has the space to, or it has all of the energy that it needs to fully like brighten and lighten up your entire life. And it's up to us to clear the stuff out of the way so that it can shine brightly wherever we go. But this foundation cannot just be based on materials alone. It can't just be based on your own gifts and your own wants and your own ideals. It has to include others. You have to have others. You have to have a soul family, a soul tribe, in order to have a type of stable foundation. And if you can't find them in your community around you, then start with online. That's exactly what spaces like this are here for, is to find that community online. But understand that if you can find it online, that is just a part of the universe and the world showing you that, like, hey, it's out there. But remember, like, it's out there in the physical world around you too. It's all just little mirrors, turtles all the way down, right? Mirrors all the way down of showing us different aspects of ourselves. They're not just online, they're out there. Call in your soul tribe. And no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. That first person that comes into your life that you think, oh yeah, great, like they've got all the same ideals and ideas and stuff that I have. Well, it's not about saying no to that. I almost want to say, like, maybe I need a pause. Figure out how I'm trying to word this. It's okay to wait for the right people to come around. You don't have to say yes to everything out of a sense of desperation. Relationships built on desperation lead to desperate relationships, okay? If vibes feel off, you can postpone things. Maybe it's your own energy that's out of balance that just isn't meshing with that right now, and you need to get yourself in alignment before you can step fully say yes and step into the next phase. Or maybe it's something that actually isn't in alignment. Maybe you need to pause and go within a little bit longer to make sure that you actually know what your values are, so that this soul family that you're calling in have the same ones as you. All of that energy inside, the lightning that I'm seeing here, it's just reminding me of, yeah, all of that energy inside of us is powerful. It is electric. It is magnetic. It is, you are going to call things towards you. Okay. Let's see what else. The universe has your back. If someone's world is revolving around something that you don't want to be a part of, it's okay to say no to that. All right, closing message for these foundations that we're laying. To have a stable foundation, we need to be comfortable walking away and saying no to the things that don't fill our cup, to the things that don't serve us, to the things that leave us feeling emotionally imbalanced. We need to be comfortable to shine from within, to allow our gifts and our light to come through us in everything that we do. Part of a stable foundation involves having people in your life with you that you can call family. chosen family, soul family. They're out there. Call them in. Say no to the things that are not serving you. What else do we need for this foundation? Unit back in. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. And that is all that this is. This foundation that you are building, foundation with the four, with that stability. So the four corners are standing out on this to me, just with this stability, with this square, with this. Yeah, stable. What we are revolving around and what we are getting closer to, is that state of pure awareness, of pure consciousness from within that exists within us all. And as long as you're wanting to get closer to that, the people that you're calling in your lives are going to want to get closer to that. And that includes saying no to the things that aren't in alignment. Can I get one more? One to fly out. Tell me what we're really going for here. Oh, so many. I said one. I got... Okay. And the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. That is huge, okay? That right there. Understand that you are not praying for what you want your light to shine on, you like in specific, right? You are praying for the right thing to come into your space so that your light can shine on the right things. It's not about praying for specific things in the foundation. It is praying for, like, to be that magnetic force that calls the right things in, okay? The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Pray for what you need to come to you instead of praying for specifics. This foundation that you're building, forget what you think you need to build this foundation on, because it's not about doing it from a place of thought, right? It's about creating things in an inspired way and just living that life full from the heart, doing whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness, so that you understand that the you that is praying and that which you are praying to are not two separate things. They are one and the same. And if you're going to pray for something, you have to work towards it. You can't pray for something without being willing to work towards that something. And that work that you're willing to put in is going to be part of what helps to build that foundation that we are creating for ourselves. Remember that you are magnetic. Your thoughts, your intentions are magnetic. They are what calls in things in your life to you. So that foundation that you are building, if it is unstable, it is because you are not fully believing in their stability. You're not fully putting your trust in that which you should be putting your trust in, which is yourself and the universe, and that the storyline as a whole is going to work out in the end, because it always does. Just in ways we can't comprehend, because we can't see the whole picture for what it is all at once. And forget what you think you need, because what you think you need might only be inside this box, and what you actually need is outside of it. Go get you that cherry vanilla Coca-Cola. Thanks.